To the Spice of Life. We made a dessert, guys, a strawberry crunch cake, and here you see the topping. We got crushed golden Oreos, jello, the strawberry jello, and we got some butter, guys. And coming up will be the recipe for the topping, and you can pause it and just, do a screenshot.
Yeah, make sure you get that screenshot, y'all.
Also, after I mixed everything together, guys, flatten it out, and it goes into the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes. And this is what the result is.
That's all? 5 to 7 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's fast. No, that's good though.
Yeah.
And you can see those lovely hands that's crushing it up. It don't take but a second, as you can see here, to get it nice and in a crumb. Nice and moist crumb like fashion. Okay.
Yeah, if you see that.
And why are you doing that for?
Oh, that's gonna be for the topping.
Okay.
I bought the cream cheese, guys. So this cake was look at my little baby, my granddaughter.
TM, troublemaker.
So she's waiting for the cake to be ready.
Yeah, she's patiently waiting. As you can see, she's not even moving. So
these are the ingredients for the cake. We actually did something different. Screenshot this for the cake. This is how you make your cake. Box cake taste homemade. And let's look at it. Go through this mixer. And guys, I love to watch my stuff going through. Yeah, ingredients being mixed. It's very relaxing.
Well, it's kind of like okay, so the mixer and the cake mix are like they're buddies and they're just having a great time. It's like they're playing out on the playground or something. Mm-hmm. And they invited Milk, and Milk has come.
Yes.
And the mixer itself is like who's running everything. So like if there's some uninvited people, they can come, but it's like really the mixer is running things, and that's kind of like how I see how that mixer like Milk and cake mix. Yeah, man, we having a good time.
Yeah, it's getting every bit of that cake mix, mixing it together. If you notice, I use lactate, guys.
And then see, here come one egg. One egg trying to sneak. He's like, no,
no, you're not getting away from here.
You don't know how you. Who you? What you do? What? And then he's like just mixing them up in there.
Yeah, 4 eggs total.
Yeah.
Yes, that mixer is doing its job. It's handling things.
He said, since y'all keep coming in, I'm gonna make it nice and fluffy then.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the goal is.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and fluffy.
Huh? What? Got them in the mix.
Oh yeah.
And I think Butter trying to invite themselves come.
Yeah, and that ended up being 2 sticks of softened butter, guys. Real butter, no margarine.
I think that had really helped with the moisture part because it was that cake, man.
Oh yeah.
And I'm telling you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You don't want no dry cake. Who wants to eat a dry cake?
I've been a part of that. It's a tough thing.
And actually, this one called for some flavoring too, guys.
Because you gotta kind of eat it and just smile. You don't, because you don't want to hurt no feelings. So you just kind of eat it.
So how does it sound when you eat something very dry?
I mean, it depends on how dry it is. If it's dry, it's some crunchy. But see, you said you're gonna use that for topping, so that cake is going to be moist.
Yes.
It didn't have a little crunch because of the topping, but
I'm saying, you remember.
And here's another thing: it wasn't overly moist. Sometimes, again, you definitely don't want nothing soggy.
No, you don't.
I've been on that side of the spectrum as well.
It was. And it kind of had a creaminess to it too. So the addition of the milk, you got the flavor. I mean, these are something that you normally don't add to a box cake. With the box cake, they say add oil, like shortening vegetable oil,
right?
And eggs, like 2 or 3 eggs, I think.
Right.
But this one, you added more eggs. You got milk instead of water.
And more eggs. Yeah.
Milk instead of water.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. I can see it now.
Oh, good.
It's good to see. You see the transformation.
Yes. And that's really how you know that the mix is good.
The jackpot.
Yeah. When that consistency is like that. You see that? That looks
Yes.
that looks like either ice cream.
I'm in heaven.
Or it was something else that it looked like. Ice cream or actually
like pudding.
Yeah, it looked like pudding or it looked like frosting.
Like frosting, a pudding.
So look at that. Look at that, guys.
Yes,
that's how
good.
you
That's
want.
what you call a good consistency.
That's how we want that mix to be. So
but no, that look good though.
we got the cake pans. I
And then you
greased
put
them
them-
very well.
Got a nice, perfectly balanced,
Yes.
as all things should be.
All right, now there we go. We got our cooled cakes. We got our toppings, and we're gonna add some fresh strawberries in there. So if you notice, we only going to put just a little dab in the middle just to hold the cake, and
Okay.
put our cake on.
You want to
know-
get your cake on.
You know, some people cut their cake to make it flat, but I didn't do it this time. You know, I think we were good not doing it.
Like, why they try to do that?
To make it flat, to make a more balanced or even cake.
I think it's certain people do that.
Yeah.
But
The
you're right,
professionals, maybe the professional, because I was scared. You know, I was scared to cut that cake. I didn't want it to be lopsided. I didn't. You know, I was just scared to do it.
Yeah.
I didn't really, to be honest with you, I didn't have the right tools to even cut the top of the cake. You know, to make it more, flatter. But I think we did. I think it did pretty good.
They're good, and you went into it was a little cool.
Yeah.
And then you start nicely buttering, creamy, putting the frosting on,
Yes.
and nice and smooth.
And that's one thing too, guys. When you're frosting a cake, make sure your home is not hot. Not to say ours was hot as far as the temp, but it's winter time. You know, when it's winter time, just make sure
That's right.
I mean, even summer, I know you have the air on, but just saying, look at that. Beautiful.
That looks amazing.
And you want to put enough frosting on it because you're about to put this topping on it. You want that frosting to hold it. You know, you want it to be thick on that cake so it can hold the toppings.
Yeah.
You know what this reminded me of, Chris?
What?
You remember the ice cream, the strawberry shortcake ice cream? I think is what. Well, I know in school we call it strawberry bunch crunch.
Oh,
so
yeah.
basically, this is
With the
what
cream, and then you had those kind of. Yes, I remember that.
Yes.
I always try to make sure I have a little extra change to get one of those. Either that or the orange sherbet.
I got that.
Or the Nutty Buddy. So your Nutty Buddy orange sherbet or that.
Yeah, and they got a chocolate. In fact, we should make a chocolate bunch crunch cake.
Mm.
Well, I would call this. I know it called strawberry crunch cake, but if I,
Yeah.
strawberry bunch crunch.
Yeah. And if some people may, if you want to put in the comments and suggestions, we can maybe some nostalgic thing from back in the day. We can probably cook and make it.
Yeah.
Get it out
Send us
there.
your recipes and
Give
we'll
a shout
try it.
out.
Give you a
Yeah.
shout out. Exactly.
Yeah, man, it's all
And-
kind of amazing food,
And
man.
check out those fresh strawberries.
Yes,
That looked very good.
that was me
Those
trying to add to some artistic.
And you did
I
a
don't know what I was
great
doing.
job with that. You did. Because I'm going to tell you the way that those strawberries were placed on a professional.
Oh,
Did that.
Okay.
Professional baker.
I just was like trying to make sure they didn't fall off.
I know. I was like, I hope I cut these. I actually split the strawberries.
Strawberry,
guys.
and then you put those at the bottom. That's pretty cool. Then
Yes.
Strawberries. Like, hold on, guys, let's go. Because
Yeah.
when I was putting on there, I think one you good. You didn't show it, which is good.
Yes.
But one of them was like, oh, whoa, and I had to kind of reposition it.
Also, some
Thank you.
takeaways from this. I did
sir.
use 1.5 cup of frosting mix. So make sure you double your frosting. Look at that,
W your frosting,
guys.
W your fun.
Look at that slice of cake. It looks delicious.
And you say it's a
Yum, yum,
strawberry.
Strawberry.
So you should call it the strawberry crunchy crunch.
Strawberry crunch cake.
Ah.
Ooh, yes. And look, she got a cake.
One of
Look at
our
our granddaughter.
Guinea pigs, taste testers.
Aw, Guys, thank you.
She was so nice to volunteer and test it out for us to make sure it was okay.
She had to make sure it was okay.
So kind. She said she's doing it for the people.
She said, y'all good, go ahead. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate everybody.
Spice. Oh,
thank you. It's the Spice. Oh, live.